Okay, how to use the Content-aware tool. Now we're going to do this part right here. So first we're going to use the lasso tool or the marquee tool. The lasso tool, we're just going to go over the areas that we want to fill. Now we can do one lasso tool or two lasso tool, but we're going to do two lasso tool. In order to select two of them at the same time, we're clicking this button over here. Now, after we selected both of the tools, the areas for the selection, we're going to go right click, Content Aware Fill. Now, this opens up a whole panel view of what it is. So this right here is what we are really seeing once it's final, and this is what we're fixing. Now, we already have a good fix for the area we're doing, but some of this doesn't quite look right. It's a little off. So what we're going to do is come up here, and these are buttons for the brush tool, which is the minus and the plus. Minus is to take away from the green, and the plus is to add the green. Now, the green is everything that is going to be picked up when you're filling in the stuff for the selection that you've made. Now, if we don't want it to be picked up in the selection, we just minus it out. Like, we might not want all this stuff over here to be in the selection. So it's better for us to make a big brush and say, hey, I don't want any of this to be picked up. I don't want any of this green to be picked up at all. And you see it's slightly changing the content of where it's picking it up from. And we're making this brush bigger or smaller by the brackets if you want to know the keyboard shortcut. Maybe not the best example, but it's still, this is how you use the Content-aware tool. Now, after we think that it's selecting the most stuff, we mash OK. And now it looks like it's applied, and we can see the difference in between the layer, the Content-aware, and what isn't. Now, we usually merge this down, but the other way we use Content-aware tool to see if it automatically does it is after selection. Gotta be on the right layer. After selection, we just match fill, which is autofill of the Content-aware when we select Content-aware up here. Color adaptation, or you don't have to do a color adaptation actually. And it kind of automatically does this little own thing. But we're just gonna take what we already had before, and then we're gonna merge down, deselect, and because these are a little bit frizzy, we're just going to take the clone stamp tool over here, make it bigger, clone some of the flowers you already have, and replace them with this other stuff. And then we take the spot healing tool to go around and just to make sure we can clean up some of the missing spots or double spots we have here. There we go. Perfect.